Morning everybody, this is Alex from Ballade Sports. Today we're at the Button Willow racetrack over in California. This is Chris Reese is the driver of 06 S2000. Anyways, long story short is we're going to be doing some suspension testing. Chris has been on our Ballade Sports version 1 coilovers for about 20,000 miles, and he's been track driving, and he loves it. But we've upgraded our suspension to version 3s now. We've had a second version and now version 3. We're going to be swapping those out and seeing what kind of lap times we can do, along with a challenge against the Ohlins DFV coilovers. We're going to swap. First, we're going to be on the Ballade version 1s for the first session. Then afterwards, we're going to swap into the Ohlins, see if we can do any better lap times. We're going to try as best as we can to make it real consistent. And then afterwards, we're going to switch over to our last coilover, which is our Ballade version 3s. And then see what kind of lap times we do after that. And we're going to try to be very unbiased. We're going to make sure that this is a fair shakedown for all 3 suspensions. And then we'll go from there and we'll show you the results. Thanks. This one's on our V1s, and we're going on to the Ohlins.
And for that 17 school,
Here we go. So here are our new coilovers, the version 3s. So I'm going to start changing out these springs. These are Swift 16 kilogram spring rates with the Swift tender spring. My tape measure over there, please. Keep that over. Right, with the car, the white car when I put these on.
These came in on
That's as best as we're gonna get.
I just forgot my jack handle for my regular jack. That was nice. I almost grabbed some 2x4s to drive on too. Just to make life
These new
easier.
coilovers have 32 adjustment clicks, not like our version 1s.
Want to make it harder? Yeah. Well, if we just had 2x4s on here, then we could go up and down.
We're gonna go
set whatever we need
all
to
the way
set.
to hardest, and then back it off about like 7 clicks in the front, 8 clicks in the back.
I'm missing a fucking
6, 7, 8. This is one. Over here.
Give me 20.
race shit, bro.
Race shit.
And then John Travis like, oh, my fucking 30 clouds like this. I was like, what?
Like, does it straight in the sun or what?
Yeah.
Oh, my car's never in the sun.
Hey, you're missing the Madonna.
So these guys are finally ready. So the first session out on the Ballade version 1s was 201 was the best lap time?
201, yeah, 201.1.
What were the other lap times?
My best lap time
here is 202. And I did the 201 on lap 2.
On lap 2, okay.
And getting back out there now with the Ohlins and see how they do.
How was the hotel last night?
Ask Victor. I wouldn't know.
Why?
Roofied him.
Straight. Good right there. Okay. So now the fun part of changing out suspension again.
The Ohlins are definitely softer feeling, like especially in the back part where you take the first 90. What turn is that?
The turn, the button up,
Yes.
right before that straight?
Yes. Yeah, that feels a lot softer.
Did the car rotate more? Did
I
it
felt
push?
like it rotated less, which you
Very
expected.
neutral, like I said, right?
Yeah,
That's how I said it.
yes. Maybe it's the alignment playing into it too, but definitely feels softer.
How did it feel to the Riverside?
Riverside? It didn't feel like, I was expecting it to push a lot, and it really didn't that much.
Did you see your speeds?
Yeah, I was, I think, faster the first session out there. I think first session on the BCs, I was like 105 coming out, and coming out of the bowl, I was at like 100 with the Ohlins. A little bit of that might be comfort, you know, just getting used to it. Yeah, but I mean, they feel great too. But I'm certainly more used to the BCs.
Well, the only downside is these were valve for the spring rate it has now.
Oh, okay.
I think out of the box, it comes with like 8 and 7, and now it has 12 and 10, and that's, to me, that's too much.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Without revalving it,
Yeah, overall, I mean, they feel super comfortable. I mean, on the street, I imagine they're just amazing. But yeah, they performed well, and I was expecting, you know, the alignment to throw things off more, and I felt pretty neutral out there with just throwing the Ohlins right on. So, yeah.
that's good.
do you have a lap timer?
We can look it up. I have the transponder.
Okay.
1 second.
202?
Yeah.
So
202.89, so just slower than the first one around.
It's about a second and a half slower. Almost 2 seconds.
1-1.
Okay.
So now it's 202.8.
So almost a second and 3/4 slower.
Yeah.
Your phone.
Thanks.
Okay. Well, that's a good shakedown.
Willie said I can find you on now.
What's that?
I can find you.
Yeah, it does live timing. It's pretty cool.
So now we want to try to beat our 201.8, was it?
201.1.
201.1. Okay, so we want to get 2 flat is what we want to get on the new ones.
159.
159, yeah.
58.
Hey, you hear anything? He's like, you grab that nut? Oh yeah, I got it. Oh, I got it. Making it happen.
Not really, man. It's hella hot.
Yeah, it's fucking hot.
car a little bit. I'm gonna adjust the ride height, set it up the same way that the other car was, or our version 1s were, so the alignment's like perfect.
It does.
Guess we'll just have to wait.
Do like section times on the solo,
Yeah.
Oh, mother.
so you can see if it was
Dude,
faster through
that was like the one.
Yeah.
Matt thinks it would have been under 2 minutes.
No, what I was saying is that today was just rock solid. I mean, getting to try out all 3 different suspensions. I mean, going from the Ballade Sports version 1 kit to the Ohlins was night and day, from like a stiffness to the Ohlins being a lot softer. Not in a bad way, just very different, and had to get used to it. And then getting back on the version 3 Ballade coilovers, I mean, my confidence went through the roof, and I am absolutely confident that I was going to break 201. Who knows what it would have been, sub 2.
I think a tub 2 was in your favor on that one. We
Yeah.
can kind of time it on the
Yeah, we'll
GoPro.
We'll look back at the GoPro and see what it was, but it felt great. But I mean, once we get this thing aligned, it's going to be even better than it is today, and I can't wait. Can't wait to get back out there.
So what happened on the second lap, on your flyer lap? A car got in your way right at the last turn.
Yeah, I don't know where he came from on the last straight. Some Tesla came out of nowhere from the previous session. I don't know what he was doing, and he didn't see me coming up on him, and I completely lost all my speed and couldn't get past him until the front straight. So
That lap ended up being what, a 202?
202.
on a traffic lap.
Yeah, so obviously super disappointing. You know, I hate saying what if, but I'm 100% sure that we would have hit at least 2 minutes. We'll come back, we'll get it. I'm confident, and I'm super stoked about the version 3 coilovers. I think just trying them all today, it was eye-opening to understand just the massive difference between them, and then getting to run the version 3, even like for our first setup of the dampening settings, were solid, and they're only going to improve as we continue to develop them. So really, really stoked. Certainly a letdown at the end of the day, but that's time attack, I guess. We'll come back and get it next time.
Yeah, for sure.
And so disappointing end of the last session with the Tesla, but we had to get back out there. We knew we had it in us. The car had a ton of time in it. It was all about just getting back on that track. So, COVID delayed us a little bit, but got back out there, same tires, everything, back on, and crushed the 2-minute lap after session 2. You'll see it right here, but car felt fantastic. Super excited to get back out there, and can't wait for this to go away so we can continue to get more and more laps.